Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circle in the schedule since the start of the season. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken at the 45. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So Michigan's offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a shotgun run call. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter and set something up downfield.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. On the return, it's Marshall. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Inside the 35 now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. 7th play of the drive coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout called by the offense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play that needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Brings up second down.
second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Hands off to the fullback. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football career.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple of touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Now, a 4th down.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
The attempt through the air is incomplete.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to...
Runs out of bounds at the 26.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.